Hey guys, what's going on? So welcome back to another video. My name is Samesh, and like every other week, we are back to do another Sunday watch list. Right? I was a little busy, man, the whole day. I didn't get a chance to record a video before, so my editor can edit it and all. I just had too much stuff going on. But anyway, so I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll just record myself on OBS, and what we'll do is I'll post, and I'm pretty sure there will be some value. Alright, so we are back for next week's plan, and I've been doing these videos almost 3 weeks, fourth week now, and let me know in the comments down below if they're helpful, so I know that other people are watching, so I'll keep making them. Otherwise, if nobody's interested, then I'll be like, alright. Or if you're busy or don't want to comment, just give it a thumbs up so I know that you love it. Alright. So let's jump into the charts. I have 4 plays for you guys, and I'll give it a rating. If it's a 1 star, anything under closer to 1, least liking, 5 stars, more liking. Alright. We'll give it a liking. And let's see how we go. Alright. Hang on. Damn, I pressed the button. That was fancy. I'm not a tech guy, man, so anything for me is fancy. Alright, so first one is Spy. I really like Spy. When I look at the daily chart looks good. Yes, definitely. But just I want to go in a little bit more detail because there's not much price action recently. I want to go in a little bit detail, so I went on a 60-minute chart to see if I could formulate a plan. And I realized there's a demand level from Wednesday right here, which is a very strong level, right? And we shouldn't go out there and actually make a plan to go short here at the break of for 1.5, because we have 400 level approaching. It's just not worth it, right? So the best play towards the downside is below 399, below 399, below 399 and 398, 397. I'll show you why I have those levels. So below this demand zone, I just looked for the closest whole number, which is 399. Then I said, okay, if 399 break, well, what's the next level? Right, that was the next level, 398. If this break, what's the next level? I came up with, okay, somewhere around, you see this? Held, 397, beautiful. Levels, 3 levels for the downside, done. Now we need a few levels for the upside, and we're done. So 403 I would say 403.5. 403.5 is good for the upside to start with, and now we do not have any levels nearby, so we'll just go back a little bit, and I made these levels 403.5. then we have roughly around 404.3 ish, and then somewhere around 405, 406, 407, right? A few levels to the top, a few levels to the downside. Just do not forget, on a daily chart we have 200 moving average approaching. The 200 moving average on a daily chart is usually a big resistance, and so you guys can see last time when we broke, we went there to touch it, and Spy went from 431.5 to 350, the lowest point. Alright, now we are approaching 200 moving average again. You see what I'm saying? Be careful. Don't go out there, don't put whole of your account towards the upside, because the sellers can literally take over and push the price lower. You get what I'm saying? Towards the downside, yes, it looks good if during the week we went towards the downside, but towards the upside, be careful. So just because of a little bit, 200 moving average approaching on Spy, I'll give this play 4 stars, because only thing I don't like is 200 moving average, otherwise the play is good. So 4 stars is a good rating, so I'll be a little bit careful, otherwise it's good. Alright, let's look at the next play, which is keys. So I just went on the daily chart and zoomed out a little bit. There is a trend line forming from 1 to 3 touches. Now we know that, so 2 points, basically when you connect 2 points, you can form a line, right? That's how a line is formed. You connect 2 points, that's a line formed. A third point, went out of the frame. 2 lines, third point, basically what it does, it confirms the trend line, right? So now what happened, it confirmed our trend line, that with the third touch, and we see a little bit of rejection right here. So what it basically did is it confirmed our trend line, and now the plan is simple, right? And you guys should know, and you should know that this is how trends work, right? A pullback went higher. Now if it failed and the previous higher high from this point broke toward the downside, now we have ruined the trend, has breached the trend, and we can push lower. Okay, so the plan for the downside I'll talk about first. If we went below 280.6 or this zone right here, next level I have is 273ish, because there's a lot going on around this level, and after that I have around this area. There's a lot going on around this area as well. So these are my levels. Of course there will be a little bit levels in the middle as well, which we will see when we are going to make levels for the week, for the particular days. Go on a 60-minute chart, make levels, but these are the macro levels, right? So this is how, if you guys see this, I usually make daily levels yellow and I make hourly levels blue, just if you're wondering how come. So that's why this chart doesn't have blue levels, because I haven't done the hourly levels. So towards the upside, if it broke 289.5, I think 293 sounds alright. If this broke, a breakout can be strong if this level broke, and we will head up to 300s. Alright, just because the plan looks really sweet, this deserves a 5 stars, alright, from my end. Looks beautiful, man. Looks beautiful. Alright, next one is AMD. Now, if you really enjoy these videos, please let me know down below, so I know that you guys are watching. It just makes me feel better, you know what I mean? Just do it. I don't do this for the bag, I just do it for, like, there wasn't much material when I was first starting out, so just help some people out. Why not? Alright, back to the thing. I just like the button. You press the button, it goes back. Oh my god, so fancy. Alright, AMD. We have a level of 79 right here. Now if this level broke, and it's big level, like look at this, last 3 times, every time we went there we rejected. Now if this level broke 79, next level that I see is a push, and then there's a gap right here. The gap is just when there was no price action happened in that zone. You see we gap down, so there was nothing happened around those areas. So if we get to this point, 81.5, good, and then we start a gap. Usually the gaps fill quick, okay? So I think if 79 broke, we can head up to 85. Alright, now towards the downside, we need a plan towards the downside as well. Below 70, just again, what did I say about the higher highs? If that breaches, it breaches the whole trend, and we will move lower, and we can move lower quick. Okay, so the next level that I have roughly is maybe somewhere in here, 66. Like look at this, 66 and then 63. Alright, that is AMD. The last play, and I've been calling this play out from last 3 weeks. So it's been 3 weeks that I'm watching this play. Alright, So make sure you have this on the watch list, because the day it went and it hit our targets, the next week video I'm gonna make, I'm gonna ask you, how did you go? Alright, and I'm not joking. I'm gonna ask you, how did you go? Alright, so keep this on your watch. It looks so good. Alright. By the way, the AMD play gets 5 stars again. It just looks so clean. Okay. Microsoft. Again, same thing every week. These are my levels from last few weeks. These are my levels from this day. So that would be last week. 10 days ago. So 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks. Alright. Critical level 250. Look at the reject. Trying to go 250. Critical level. If 250 broke, I personally think we will head up to 255, 256 area, and then 260. Okay, but toward the downside, again, same thing. What did I say about the trends? Trends go like this. Alright, if at any time previous low is broken, usually they will go like this. Okay, look at this. Give you an example, really quick example, so you go a little bit educated from this while you have some plans to make some money as well. Alright, look at this. Sorry, the last bit I ruined it. Alright, went here, bum, went down. It failed this. Next day we gapped down. Then we started the trend toward the downside. You see what I'm saying? So always watch the trend carefully. Right? Now Microsoft gets again 5 stars from me, because I've been watching this play for the last few weeks and I really like this setup. Alright, so 5 stars. So I gave you guys 4 bangers. SPY 4-star play, but other 3 Qs, AMD and Microsoft are 5-star plays. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe to the channel, because I have a lot of videos coming out very soon, which will help you raise your game. Alright, and I will talk to you guys soon. Later, bye, thank you, done.